Alright, and I'm back. Going to try to continue this game, but I don't know that it will be possible. I spent a lot of impatience trying to get some sea marrow sold to me, and of course losing all of those resources hurts. But I kept the fertile soil, so maybe there's a chance. I do have a greenhouse and a clay pit, so I can get infinite amounts of resources. I also took a penalty on those 2 deaths. That was worth another impatience. I think deaths at Prestige 20 cost you half an impatience each, so... yeah, that was a lot of impatience spent trying to complete that machinery. And we're starving to death. But hey, not a problem. What do I need to complete this? I need planks and bricks and fabric. Alright, newcomers, how much housing do I have available? I have 3 houses available, and I'm getting 3 people. That'll work well. We're starving. I'll take the 18 food. I did get foxes, which works very well with the buildings we have so far. But also, if I had had one of those foxes earlier, that would have saved me on the Glade event time. So thank you, game, for not giving me a fox in year with the first set of newcomers. It's just very rude. And we do have a drizzle geyser available here. That's nice to know. I was going to open this one anyway for the Lost in the Woods. But it's nice to have indication that there's a geyser there. I wonder if I had opened that before I got the foxes, if the foxes would have indicated a different geyser. I don't know how that works. I've never found a geyser before I got the foxes sent in. Yes, I'm working on the food. Mushrooms only. I don't really need storm water. I just need clearance and drizzle water. I'll wait until after the storm to open that. It's not like there's a rush on it. And unfortunately, the greenhouse and the clay pit combined are pretty water intensive. I'm going to need a lot of labor to keep those running. Hopefully 4 people year-round will be enough to keep them up. And I can remove them during the storm at least. This is one of my least favorite. It only affects farmers and an extra 75% chance of producing double yields. If you get the double yields, you can't clear the fields without... It's like the problem with farming is getting the stuff cleared. It's not the amount of food. So if I double the production, I need more farmers. Instead of needing, like, I might need 3 farmers to clear a field, now I need 6. So it's not... This is just a lousy cornerstone in my opinion. I really dislike it. I wanted to save my rerolls for the legendaries. Yeah, I'll just take the amber again. And now I have to pick one of these. I don't have a workshop. I will wait until I open 2 glades and see what my next building is, but... Alright, 4 Amber the Smoldering City will put them at level 1, so I will sell that even though I don't have much food. I can spare 4 coal and still have enough to do 2 burn events, so I will do that. Another one of these resin ones. Unfortunately requires more packs, but I'm still going to do it. Anil needs 10 amber to reach level 2, so there we go. That's taken care of, and I'm almost out of packs again. What else did we get in here? A little bit of clay, and a little bit of broccoli. And I'm going to test this, see how that alert works. So I will make this last minute. And there's some marrow. If only I had found that. That would have enabled me to not blow up that event. I didn't even think of that option. I could have opened all those glades and maybe I would have found that in time to get 1 marrow to sacrifice. Could have happened. Oh well. And we found another drizzle geyser. Drowning in geysers when I've built the rain collectors naturally. Speaking of which, we're in drizzle. I need to be working those. Now I'm going to set this one to instant, and okay, it just paid it. It didn't give me an alert for it. Alright, now I need to find a way to get people in here for drizzle water. I need so much labor. Those 2 people I lost are really hurting. I don't need them running in clearance right now, so in clearance I'll put people back into the woodcutters. But I need this drizzle water filled so that the greenhouse will run year round. Oh shoot, I never got that rebuild done. That salvage, so now I can't complete this and figure out what my... Oh, that stinks. That really stinks. Now I have to see if I can find another rebuild. Oh, I am not happy about that. I wanted to see that building. Alright, well, there's another rebuild. Distillery. Wine porridge barrels. That's useful. 2 of each. We can do that just fine. Leaking cauldron is a burn event. The fixing is just too expensive for what I've got. 90% slower food production for 7 minutes is going to stink. Some foxes for that. I've only got... There's one of the foxes. Where's the other one? And I will let him finish those 4 mushrooms. Or her, whatever. And get them in there. And with minus 90% speed on the food, you're gonna have to go. I will simply turn this off. When they finish this, they will deliver the food that I've got in here at least. It's going to take them a while to finish that. I want to get this rebuild done before I build the clay pit. And because nobody's going to be working in the greenhouse anymore, I don't need this many people collecting drizzle water. We found tons of clay, more fertile soil, and a cache. And Zahilda has a large forager or furniture available. I don't need the large forager, the small is fine, but this is the Royal Woodlands. But I've got a greenhouse. Yeah, I don't need more food stuff. I'll take the furniture. Oh shoot, that was a 6 amber. Oh, I need more amber. I think I'm picking up pipes from this, right? Yeah, I'm getting 10 pipes. I can definitely sell these. That'll give me 4 amber. Yeah, I've got 4 minutes before I have to pay these. That'll be fine. 4 minutes. 1 minute. That's dandy. And I completely forgot about that. Okay, it notifies at the beginning of the season about an upcoming payment. It does not notify you at the last second. And can I get a blight post up? I am missing 6 planks. We have no planks in here. Can't afford to take people off of food. I have more than enough wood at the moment. Okay, the auto payment thing is not quite right because I can remove one more wood. So I will have to make a quick note on that on the Discord as well. I'll just write myself a note about that one. Take care of that later. Auto payment. Overpaid by 1 wood. It's probably set to go just over the amount rather than to the exact amount. Alright, hopefully I remember to make a quick note about that. Alright, there's enough food so we don't starve. Gonna last until slightly into the storm. Alright, let's check this building. What have we got? Brickyard. Stamping mill would not be the worst. I could use some flour. No, I keep thinking the foxes will eat pies for some reason. So flour's not that great for them. I was thinking flour would do for all three. It will not. So I just want biscuits for the harpies and the beavers, but I don't know that well, there's a ton of clay around. I'm going to take that 3-star brick building. That'll enable me to produce a bunch of packs of building materials, etc. So you don't make bricks ever again. And we got +1 clay from that reward, so I've got so much clay sitting around now that I'm going to be drowning in it. Delivery on those planks, please. You can't move the rain collectors, that's annoying. I wish I'd put that in here then. I need a location for that light post, and I guess it's gonna have to be here, even though it's not it's a little farther away than I would like. I do just barely have the parts for it. Newcomers, I just need maximum villagers. They've got a little food, some pipes. I'd rather have this extra food, but I need maximum villagers. I'm now short on housing by 2. Yeah, I don't care if I'm wasting half a cycle. I want 3 harpies in here so I have extra chances at double production on that. Turn fabric back on, leave bricks off. Don't have the planks. Get one more harpy house up, and it'll have to be a shelter for the other one. That is now empty. I don't want them to restart mushrooms until this is done in a minute. So I'll kick you out for a minute. How many of these did we get done? We got 4 done, so we got 1 double proc at least. Oops, rotting wood means that I'm not getting any wood out of these unless I go down to 1. Unfortunately, I don't need storm water, so there's no point in putting them in there. Don't want them back in there, so I'm looking to put the clay pit up, I guess. And I don't need clay, but I do need reeds. For a 0-point trade route, that isn't that bad at rate. My food is starting to go back up, and this event should be about. This event is done. I think I want to start bringing in some herbs so I can make some porridge. Oh. I'm like, why aren't they working? Because I have a 6 limit set. And you can start using reeds for that. Since you do occasionally need 30 barrels for events, I'll try to get myself up to 35 barrels here. Maybe even go to 45 so that I can sell some. I will prefer copper over the dew so I can save the dew for fox houses. I will turn herbs into porridge, preferring storm water. And now I have a use for the storm water. frost supplies is not useful at this point. I might open one more glade. That's likely to be it. One more dangerous glade. This is terrible. Well, I shouldn't say terrible. If you've got brawling set up, that could be solid, but I'm not going to get brawling going here, I don't believe. That's also not helpful. I have all the food I need. Free barrels, I guess that's fine. Now I don't need barrels being produced. And I did not get the workshop. I'm just going to have to give you 20 packs of crops. 4 caches isn't going to happen. Using drizzle water in production buildings. Using any water in production buildings. I'm kind of in need of people. But I've also got a lot of pressure on my drizzle water. But there are 2 drizzle geysers around. I can get the drizzle water. I've got extra pipes. The distillery would use drizzle water. Only useful for porridge at the moment, but I've got enough extra pipes, right? Yeah, I've got 23 pipes. I can afford to put some pipes in and this and another drizzle building if I get one, so I'm gonna take that. Use clearance water. Probably easier than the 30 beaver resolve. But currently only the makeshift post uses the clearance water. Brickyard is done. The clothier is clearance, that's fine. I'll be able to do it in the clothier. I would need 4 more tools from somewhere, and I would need to open 6 glades. I could open 6 small glades, that could happen. Four moderate trade routes for +1 plank and a chunk of marrow. I don't have a copper bar producer, so that is not. The +3 global resolve is always useful. 25 amber is always useful, but I'm not going to get any use out of the smelting probably. I would need to come up with 7 more amber to open 6 glades. But there are 6 small glades close, so I can do it. How much hostility would that be? That would be 90 hostility. This is easy enough to do. +1 planks is fine. I don't have a plank building. I could do this, but I'm going to take this. It's always tempting to just take a timed order and do it because of the rewards, but I don't think it's worth it here. I need to get people into the drizzle geysers. I mean, into the drizzle collectors. I might even get an automaton going on the drizzle water now that I think about it. I've got enough pipes, right? I can spare 6 pipes for that once I get some planks delivered. I will probably set up an automaton in that drizzle geyser. In the meantime, Give me at least 2 people doing drizzle. Don't need 3 people doing reeds. 2 is plenty. Heck, 1 is probably plenty now that I've got some done. I'll take this beaver out now. Some packs going so I can get those done. The packs of building materials I will want to make out of bricks or copper. I will actually favor the copper, I guess. Set that to 7. I will keep that at 7 even after I trade that in because they make good trade route fodder at times. I don't think he has anything that I need. Good, I was just hoping I had some more labor coming. And yeah, I don't need the reeds. I would rather have this side slightly, but I don't need the clay either. Don't really need the leather. The 2 amber would have been slightly better, but this has the extra villager. I need labor. That's the side we're going with. And I probably want to get a hearth up ASAP. I need that brick going, which means I need planks. Turn off fabric for the moment, get me a few more planks in. And there are new rare events in the Forbidden Glades, so I wouldn't mind getting up there and trying out some Forbiddens, see what's in there. So I'll set this close to the Forbidden Glade, maybe try working my way up there. They are supposed to be fairly rare, so I probably won't find one, but who knows. I want an automaton in here. Oh, that's gonna cost me wildfire. I forgot that those cost wildfire. I'm still going to spend it, I think. I guess I can spare 4 more pipes. I would like to get first on to level 1. I don't really want to give up fabric. So I'll take that. Brass order. I don't have a lot of pressure on my herbs at the moment, but I'm really low on food. I would like to start turning it into porridge here. I would also like to wait until we start having some storm water coming in to start doing that. We have enough planks now for the hearth. Getting free barrels, so this is fine. But it's not a great rate of return, and it's 2 packs. They're going to hit level 1 anyway when this finishes, so I think I'll skip that. Mushrooms, if I do this twice, that'll get them to level 1. I'll take it. Just going to collect this marrow for now. Yes, I know I'm low on food. I'm working on it. Once again, I'm being inefficient during the storm. I do this a lot. Oh, I did need workers for this. What do I need 8 bricks. Doggone it. Oh, I've never gotten that brickyard going. Can deliver that without the impatience dropping, so I won't take a hostility hit. There's +1 plank. I won't interrupt that one since he was so close to finishing. Hidden reward, I'd rather just have the amber. Final order. It's unlikely I'm going to get to 20 foxes. I currently don't have any way to produce luxury goods. So this is one that I will not take right now. We'll see how close I get. If I can come up with a luxury building. There is one vendor that will sell luxury packs later if I can build up enough money. That's not a great rate on the planks, even though I have plus planks. I don't want to take that. The porridge I need. That's not a good rate on the dew. I don't want to sell those last few pipes. The reeds I can sell, and that's a decent rate. Three foxes into Harpy House. Plus a park. Yeah, I haven't even used that plantation I had. So that was a waste of 4 points, because I'm not going to put one up now either. Maybe eventually I want some berries to try and produce wine, I guess. Woodcutter speed would be alright. +1 herbs would be alright. I'll take the herbs. That's enough for another burn event. It's 5 people on either side. Go that way. Well, there's only one person left building the houses, but it'll still get done before the storm. Clothier up, connect some pipes on that. That'll start using that clearance water. It's an alright rate on these parts, but I don't have a ton of parts left. I'm gonna want warehouses. I think I'll skip that. I could sell the stone, but 3 packs is too many. Trapper has nothing left to do. That is 5 parts I'm getting back. So maybe I can take that. We just have... Do I want to bother collecting those broccolis? And the broccolis can get turned into pickled goods, but I can do that with the mushrooms as well. I guess I'll collect them. kind of wish I could set a ratio on these. Because I would like to produce like 2 mushrooms to 1 herb, I think, as opposed to 50-50, but I guess I'll just have to turn the herbs off once in a while. You can have plant fiber. Because I've got all those reeds coming in. Large trapper. Oh, yeah, I was like, don't I have large trapper stuff? I had large trapper stuff. It got exploded. So that's not terribly useful. The flower building is somewhat useful. Rain mill wins. Unfortunately, I'm going to need more mushrooms yet. Got enough amber. This is tempting, but I don't think I'm going to do it. How many camps do I have? I've got 3 woodcutters. One of those could be destroyed, quite frankly. Stonecutter is up. Harvester is not, but I'm not going to need it. I've got the clay pit. Forager is up. Herbalist is not, but if I find anything that needs the herbalist, the forager will be gone. Same applies to the trapper. Alright, I probably only need parts for warehouses at this point. I'm probably only going to build 2 more warehouses so I can sell 3 parts. Am I getting any more parts in here? No. Sell 3 parts. Plus that'll be one of those trade routes worth 9 amber. One more woodcutter would be exactly enough to put me at hostility 3. I would like to get harpies in there if possible. Brickyard. I'm gonna clear those out and start building this up to 14 for next year when we spawn 10 more. Might even go to 15. I have 3 people not working. Alright, I'm going to turn this one into just mushrooms. This one can do the herbs. That will enable me to run a 3-to-1 or 3-to-2 ratio as needed. I've got plenty of marrow, but that's a lousy rate of return. Also not a great rate on the planks. Not great on the dew. It's the same deal we got on parts last time, but I don't know how to sell any more parts. This is a better rate on the marrow. Does require 3 packs though. But it'll almost get them to level 3, so I'm going to do it. I need more packs coming in. Oh, and that's part of why I don't have enough herbs. I'm turning them into packs as well. Alright, how are we going to fix the harpies? Put them in the clothier, that'll fix the harpies. Don't have any fabric to make coats, but why has nobody asked for packs of building materials yet? They're usually fairly popular. Packs of crops I can make from mushrooms. I've got so many things requiring mushrooms. And 10 amber now is probably better than waiting for me to well, it is the Royal Woodlands. You get your wood faster. I guess I'll take the lumber tax. There's building materials requested. Not a great rate of return, but that'll get them halfway to level 2 at least. Starting to produce coats. I'm going to need 2 people doing coats if I actually want the resolve bonus. You sell trade goods. I need luxury goods for that. Not trade, right? Yeah, I need luxury goods. I do have enough amber to take a chance on a medium mystery box. Or I could just buy a bunch of crops. And that's probably what I'm going to do. myself 6 amber in case I want to open a glade. Parts in the amber are better than the pottery. Distillery we already found. Tavern to serve wine is a perfectly nice option even without the ability to serve the wine. Ale if I come up with, but wine is more likely and more useful in this case because it serves 2 races instead of just 1. So all in all, tavern, perfectly lovely building. I am over on Drizzlewater. They are paying very well for these tools. Moderately well for the stone. If I give them all my stone, that will get Smoldering City to level 2, so I'm going to take that. That only leaves me enough packs to do this twice. We are almost out of clearance water, though. And we are now into clearance. I should have had them in the blight post already with 14 cysts to clear out. That extra couple of seconds it takes him to get started might cost me. But I think I'll be alright. But I do not have these upgraded very far. Don't have the fabric in yet to build the tavern. Oh, it was on the way as I was checking it. Alright, we have the fabric. Tavern going. Distillery does 3-star wine. Oh, I forgot I was using an engine up here, or I would have set a path closer to that for my fighters to take. Guess it's finally time to get a plantation going. Set it to just berries. Then I will just use the berries for the wine. No more broccolis. If I turn this in, my hostility will go up. Queen's Impatience is worth 15 hostility, I think. Yeah, 15 hostility per point, which will put me at 94. That's fine. Five packs is a lot of packs. 13 amber is all right, though. That will almost get them to level 3. But I want to get these provisions built up and turn this in. That'll get me another +1 plank. Yeah, I'd rather save it until the provisions are in. I don't want more newcomers. I've got plenty of people now already. 10 amber it is. I got a bunch of packs from something, or a bunch of parts from something, so I want to sell all that, but again, it's going to use all of my packs. They're not paying well enough for the porridge, and I'm starting to have a lot of uses for reeds, so I don't really want to sell that, although it would get Anil to level 3. Oh, yeah. Alright, I'll take it to get to level 3. Got a bunch of amber. Have something useful for me, would you? Don't particularly need the stamping mill, even though I don't have a copper bar building. I don't have that much copper anyway. I'll get a little bit more copper when these start coming in, though. I will have some copper. But I'll just keep turning it into building packs, I think. Do I have a tool building? I do not have a tool building. Got some crystal dew, and I can make more if I do come up with a tool building. I've got tons of resin. Yeah, I don't need the copper bars. Alright. I will take the planks and the fabric. Oh, that's not a lot of amber for that many bricks. Not doing that. We'll yank one of those people, get some more pack production going. Oops, I didn't put anybody in here. Doggone it. There's another +1 plank. Fine, I will take one more set of newcomers. I'll take this side because it's got fewer people, although that will only put me at 39. You need to get to 40 to get the higher score, so I guess I'll take this side. I'm going to need a little more housing up in here, probably. That's a lot of stuff for them to produce. Both of the rain collectors are full. These last few packs I've got built delivered so that I can sell more of these parts. That gets me 2 parts instead of 1 anyway. Or wait, that was not the good deal. Oh, I think I missed the good deal. Alright. Oh. There was 3 people available right there. The foxes in where they're happier. I currently have a 2-star T building. Is that the... Okay, I just haven't built it. So I don't really need the 3-star T building. Already got a 2-star porridge. Don't need the flour. Pottery to supplement the barrels, maybe. Yeah, I don't have a ton of barrels and pottery. I guess I can take the stamping mill, produce some pottery. And then if I want to produce some copper bars, I can. These This is a pretty good rate of return here, but I don't have that many herbs, and they're being stretched pretty thin, so I guess I won't sell them. Ah, there's a tool shop versus the guild house. Oh, I think it's the tool shop. How many caches do I have laying around? Probably had one blown up there. I have one medium. I only have one medium cache. So the tools are not that useful, actually. Although I did want to bust my way up into here. Currently the guild house is worth 2 resolve, and it's about to become 3 pretty soon. That's hard to turn down. I do need a bajillion planks. We got enough fabric at the moment anyway, so... Don't want to put people in the tavern yet because I don't want them to start burning through wine until I've got more of it built up. Do need to put at least one, well, put 2 people in here. Clear all of those cysts. I have not been able to get ahead of on mushrooms to make flour at all. Got 11 people unemployed. I need to find something for them to do if I can. Don't need more bricks, but they might as well go in there. Oh, that stamping mill. That has not been built yet. Oh, building materials should have been being built over there, not over here. That's annoying. Although I guess it has saved me swapping people back and forth. I've got so many bricks, I'm just going to crank out as many of these building materials as I can before the storm ends. Gives me something for that labor to do anyway. Hopefully before they use all my wine, I can get them out of there. Need those planks for the guild house. Friendly relations, that should give me a couple of points here. Got my levels built up pretty good. Yeah, we're up to +3 for that already. That's solid. Make sure there's 3 woodcutters in that one. Get in here and find out what's in this glade. See if we can spot one of the new events. Hopefully I can cut into that glade before he leaves. Alright, what do we got? Drainage mole. Not a new one. Don't have anywhere near enough food. That's not an option. Healing him is an option, so this is the side. What are we getting? All dormant cysts activate. That's fine. "16 cysts are going to spawn, and they are going to mangle my hostility." That's not so fine. Let's yank those woodcutters to help with the hostility. Get a third person in here. I do have enough fuel built to handle the cysts. I need a couple of foxes for that event, and I will probably burn a bunch of marrow as well. Could probably spare one from the rain collector. The clay pit's not essential. Wow, I'm out of clearance water. Which means I might as well take another one out of the clay pit. Alright, pair of foxes, 30 amber and a reputation point, not bad. That put us at 18 cysts, unfortunately. Once the timer starts ticking down, I'll start sacrificing marrow. Ooh, is that 18 cysts going to be too much for me? It looks like it is. Probably too late to build another blight post to save us. I could have done it beforehand. I didn't realize that that was going to be too many. They started, yes, they're at 1%. Burn all the marrow. That'll get us down to 2 minutes. Yep, we just lost villagers. Doggone it. Oh, and that hit me on the Queen's Impatience. Turn that one in. That'll save us a little bit there. Distillery worker died. Rain collector died. Builder died. Well, that's unfortunate. That was completely avoidable if I had just put more people in here. I won't turn this one in again until the Queen's Impatience starts to hit again. And that put me down to 38 people, and the villagers getting killed really is going to crush my score. That's unfortunate. And this isn't even a very impressive glade, just a bunch of flax and fertile fields. So not much excitement. One large abandoned cache if I can get some tools going. I didn't take the tool shop building though, so that's not going to happen. Do I have a bad tool recipe? No, I do not. I haven't really been able to get enough materials going to start on flour. We got a little bit of mushroom built up now. I'll probably just collect these right before the end of the game to get back above 40 for the score, but I won't bother right now. Fine, I'll take this for the 2-star biscuits. I cannot get down to 3 hostility anymore. Time to produce just wine and hope I've got enough porridge to get us through. Do I have enough pottery and barrels? Yes, I do. Flour is coming in. fires going on. Oh my goodness, when did I run out of materials? Start burning coal. I produced too much of this, apparently. Stop producing planks. Furniture will help, minus hostility will help. +3 pickles might help. Get a couple field kitchens up and start on the pickled goods. Oops, don't use the berries. I need those for wine. Need to get a bunch of woodcutters going. I've got 11 people now. Not sure where I gained that. Oh, resolve reputation kicked in. I was about to turn this in to stop the Queen's impatience from hitting me, but the resolve got us there. The harpies need to be at 21, so I cannot unfavor them because it won't push the beavers over anyway. Maybe if I could get some more housing going. Do I have planks? I have tons of planks now. Let's get beaver houses up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I had 1. That's 8. I need 9. Tons of labor to get those built. I can probably stop gathering reeds, stop producing fabrics, get all those houses built. Oh, 13 minutes, that's way too long. This is a very lengthy trade route here. 6 minutes, that might happen. The foxes fell below the threshold. So time to stop favoring the harpies. That'll get the other two over. I should just get there before the end of the game. Turn these two in as soon as I get this last point. And just before storm hits. Alright, not a pretty game, but lousy score thanks to people getting killed. But it's done. And where are we gonna go afterwards? I wish you could see things like how the map laid out before you made this decision. I don't know if I can. It's kind of hard to see if I can reach. Okay, there is a world event in range. Like, it doesn't look like I can reach any more special events, so I might want the caravan wagons for the extra range. But ordinarily I would say you want to take the obsidian box here. But I was working my way down to the left. I can go down left to this one, but I think that's a positive one, so you don't get a resupply off of it. I think I'll take the caravan wagons. Although you need 105 seal fragments. It's a lot of seal fragments. I'm just going to take that. It's too risky not to. And yeah, Watchtower is a positive one. So that's not going to get me any bonuses. And yeah, I can't reach anything else. What is this world event? Well now, 50% quicker impatience growth to gain 5 seal fragments. And there's no chance I would ever bother with the food stockpiles. Got thousands of them at this point. But extra seal fragments, useful. Question is, do I have to do it in this spot? Because that's not getting me closer to events. Sometimes these world events force you to have your settlement on the event location, and sometimes they don't. Let's see what happens. Okay, yeah, I would have to settle it there. And that I don't want to do. I want to gain the extra range. So this is a long ways to get out. So yeah, I'll be skipping that event, I think. If I go here, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, if I go here, I can get to either of these 2 events next round. So this is where I'll be going. I guess it'd be a nice boring map. I probably won't be bothering to upload that one. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.